you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Terrible.
I'm doing just dandy.
Oh, okay.
Just fine and dandy, or just dandy?
Splendid.
Just
just dandy.
dandy.
Not fine and dandy, because that's actually overkill. Yeah.
Yeah, God. What is that?
What is
I'm
that?
sorry.
So we actually have like a crap ton of news this podcast, mostly from the Game Awards, because
That
of
wasn't
our
enough
announcements.
bullshitting around to start the podcast, guys.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
let's bullshit some more. Hey,
We have
Matt.
to have a minimum of how long for bullshitting, Matt?
I mean, usually it lasts like 2 to 3 minutes. And I think
but usually we don't have. How many do we have here? Like 40?
That's fair.
30 news items.
That's fair.
I mean, if you want to chill here all day, that's fine with me. I just like to get right to the good stuff.
All right, let's get right to the good stuff.
Let's get to the meat.
The
I
meat of
don't
the
like
cast.
talking to you that much, so I just wanted to kind of.
Yeah, I kind of hate
Oh,
you too.
so.
All right.
We just sound so loving.
We are awesome people.
We're best friends.
Yay!
Yay.
All
All right.
Yeah, let's throw random names on things.
Okay. Well, I'll start then.
ahead.
So Steep, I think that's an Ubisoft game, right? It's kind of like SSX, but not.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy's Steep.
It's Steep. Basically, it's the game called Steep, and it's kind of just like Steep. It allows you to unlock DLC through in-game currency, or they just changed that recently, so that's cool. I guess I don't really have anything else to say except for more people should do that. That'd be nice.
It's kind of an interesting way of doing it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think
Especially
they're starting to do this now after the EA thing. They're like,
Yeah.
let's try to capitalize on that bad PR and put out some good PR quick.
well, especially since I'm sure the DLC has been out for a while, so they've probably gotten most of the money that they'll get from it. So,
Actually,
Yeah.
the DLC is like just coming out now.
well,
It's the
never
Winter
mind.
Olympics one.
Cool.
That's surprising then that
Yeah.
they're doing that. Yeah, I
Cool.
suppose it's probably capitalizing the bad PR for EA.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Look at us! You can get it for free if you play,
If you play our
just
game,
like the old days.
Another news: how's this game not on Switch yet? Because I think they announced it when they announced the Switch.
I don't know. That's a good question. I wouldn't worry about it though.
Probably
Oh,
struggling to
okay.
get a good frame rate, to be honest.
Think so?
I think so. Oh well. Alright, next little item we have, a game called Bridge Constructor Portal was announced, which was actually really hyped up a few days before. Someone was saying that something Portal related was going to be announced soon, and then all of a sudden this got announced, and people were like, oh,
This isn't Portal 3.
yeah, it's Bridge Constructor Portal. It's just Portal-themed Bridge Constructor, so it's like a Polybridge or any of those other
Yeah,
stupid bridge games, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
Portal themed.
Yeah, but Portal themed, so that'll get them sales. But it shows that Valve remembered that they own IPs and they can actually license them to people. So maybe that's a good sign, if anything.
Maybe. But they still can't count to 3.
Nope.
Never.
They should call it Bridge Constructor Portal 3. That's...
Jesus. See, there was a Portal 3.
There was. That's true.
Exactly.
Okay.
Next bit, the new Battlegrounds map is on the test server. Miramar, it is the desert map. It's pretty neat.
It is neat.
We've been playing it a decent bit, and it runs really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it runs really well.
Seems fucking huge,
It's
though.
gigantic. Like if you compare the actual land mass to the original maps, I think that the new one is like, what was it, like 80-something%?
Something like that, but there's also verticality in it, too, so that makes it even bigger.
Yeah. Well, then the original map is like 50 or 60%, is for what I remember correctly. So there's just a lot more area to
Yep. There is.
travel on.
It's nice.
It's crazy.
And there's no
Awesome.
cars in the entire map,
It's also really hard to see people because
from my experience.
of the colors.
From your experience.
The two
You haven't
games I
got to
played.
ride any of the wonky pickups or the VW
No,
bus?
we finally found the bus at one point, but yeah,
I hate the bus. The bus is terrible.
It's just ridiculous.
the bus is the
It's
best.
silly. You can fit 6 people in it for no reason, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like why? make
Maybe
it a
they're alluding to
six-seater?
6-man squads or something.
Yeah, that's what
eventually.
I'm hoping. That'd be really neat.
Or
if they
it's
did
or
that.
it's for the custom games where they had the 6-man squads,
That's true. But,
something like that.
but yeah,
And along with that, it also came out on Xbox One on the 12th. When was that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Came out on their early access thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I
The-
mean,
Anyway,
early
yeah,
access.
it came out on that, and it runs terrible. It's like 30 frames per second and dips like into the 20s and below like all the time.
yeah. I think I watched Digital Foundry on it or something like that, and they said that there's times it hits 4 frames per second.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
fun.
watched Jack Frags play a game, and he was awful at it because inventory management, and then just the trying to shoot.
I
He
watched-
shot all around a guy.
I watched fights, and it was just terrible. Like watching people trying to fight that.
There were so many people left in the like later circles too. It's like there would never be that many on PC. It was
Yeah, because
crazy.
it's probably like impossibly hard to like snipe people.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure it's not easy.
that and it takes 10 years to loot, so you have to be
One,
How does
Yeah.
the looting even work? Like,
you have
really
to pick
terribly.
up. There's no tab inventory.
Yeah, there is.
Wait, there is, isn't there? Yeah,
There is.
how does that?
But I mean, you can't drag. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's all you. So you use the left and right bumpers to shift between the
Oh, and then you can
proximity,
pick up
your
that way.
inventory, and like your weapon inventory and stuff, and then you can pick up and use and stuff like that through that.
That's not a terrible way to do it, but
It's super slow. Like
I'm
there's
sure it's
there's
not.
no good way to do it though. Really on
Yeah.
the console for
you almost have to
Inventory
simplify the inventory to like only pick up and drop.
what they could do is implement a cursor. I think so. You could do pick up drop with the analog stick cursor.
That just seems.
That seems even more difficult than what's
Yeah.
there now. Almost.
I don't know. Maybe
That just seems like ridiculous. Why wouldn't you just push X to pick up? Like I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, like just inventory management in general, though. I guess.
I guess looting dead bodies too is a thing.
Yeah.
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 That is a thing, Ron.
That is
Think
a thing.
about that. I guess if you're just regular looting, it's easy just to pick stuff up. But yeah.
Yeah, but if you're looting a body or trying to do stuff in your inventory, like do attachments and stuff like that, it's
Mm-hmm.
a nightmare.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. I don't know.
Be interesting to see if they change it up.
Well, it's only beta, right? So
Yeah, I'm sure they will. So
It's funny because they were originally talking about how they're gonna try to aim for 60 frames per second.
yeah. Honestly, I think it probably could hit near that on the 1X on Miramar.
Maybe on Miramar. It's not even getting 30 on the X though. It's getting 25s around the X most of the time.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
But it's also
The-
on Erangel, so
The original, like the initial part of the game, including the starting island and like dropping from the plane, that entire thing runs between 10 and 20 frames per second.
I
Holy
wouldn't
shit.
expect anything else
Yeah.
Oh,
because
God.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I don't think it ever hits 60 for me, like on PC.
Really?
It,
What?
not at the beginning part when everyone fucking is there and shooting
Seriously?
and there's
I always
Oh,
get 60 or above.
Oh, the lobby.
when there's 1,000 fucking
Oh.
yeah,
lobby
the
dips,
lobby,
The lobby
yeah.
dips for sure, but
But he's talking about the like jumping.
jumping
Oh,
out of the
really?
airplane.
Portion.
The entire thing is
That dips
Like
for me
10 to 20.
sometimes, but
yeah.
I wouldn't
I
expect.
dip, but
still,
I'm
I wouldn't
still-
expect anything less
like-
on a console.
Yeah,
Or
I think
anything
that
more,
it
I
has
guess I
something to
should
do with
say.
a lot of the people in the amount of people in the maps too. I'm sure that
Oh yeah.
they don't really do that a lot and well, I guess you can compare it to Fortnite, which actually runs really well on consoles. So who knows?
Yeah,
Probably just them learning how to work with consoles and stuff because it's a lot more limited resources than
Mhm.
PC. So we'll
Mhm.
see. It's in their beta program, so they got
Yeah.
time.
yep. All right, well, I'm gonna move on because there's 1,000 other.
Correct.
So there's rumored to be a Dark Souls 1 remastered announcement tomorrow. So that's exciting, and people also think there's going to be an announcement for Switch tomorrow as well.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Is it would be Switch, PS4, and Xbox One is what they're kind of talking about.
So it'll be interesting. I could see Dark Souls 1 remaster definitely happening on PS4.
It makes
Xbox
sense
One, but
because it's been on. Because I think they made Dark Souls 2, like they ported it to the PS4 and the Xbox One at one point. So I think one being the only one that's not on the current consoles would make sense. So
I'm really surprised they haven't redone Demon Souls.
Demon Souls, I mean that's another option too. I'm kind of surprised they haven't like followed up on that now either. But I don't know. Dark Souls kind of took over what Demon Souls was. So
Yeah, I know, but I'm just surprised they still didn't do it because there's still a lot of people that like Demon Souls a lot. So
yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't have a lot of eggs in this basket. Personally,
Neither do
I'll try that
I. I think
much.
it's. I'll be interested to see if it comes to Switch or not. But
Yeah, that's about all I really care about.
yeah,
Next little bit of news, just kind of like a little thing. Assassin's Creed Rogue HD has been rated for PS4 and Xbox One. So this was the game that came out at the same time as Unity for last gen. So it came out for PS3 and Xbox 360 at the same time that Unity was coming out on the current gen. So
yeah,
if they remake this in HD, it's funny because this is actually the positively reviewed one between the two. It might do fairly well.
Wasn't Rogue the
Rogue is a
standalone
direct
of Black Flag?
Yeah, Rogue is like
Okay.
a sequel to 4.
yep.
So
That's what I thought. Well, it was like a mini sequel because it
Yeah.
took place at the same time, right?
I think it's got some of the same characters, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe I don't know.
it's
I've
been
never
a
played
while.
it. I think I own it on PC, but
But never played it.
I have all of the Assassin's Creed games on PC. I just haven't
Oh.
played half of them. And I'm still working on Origins.
Still,
Nice.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Super Hot Mind Control Delete has been revealed. So is this a expansion on the original or?
Yeah, it's a DLC, I think.
Okay.
I think it's free for owners of the original, so I think it's just like a free expansion along with the game.
Oh, okay.
Cool. That's
I don't
awesome.
know too much about it other than the fact that they announced it, and this game was popular, so
Yay.
And you'll be getting it if it's free because you have it.
yeah, I don't know if
True.
I'll play it. Maybe.
Maybe.
So the Surge DLC was announced. It's called A Walk in the Park. It looks like an amusement park type thing from what I saw.
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty much what I saw too. So
Chase-
the Surge, but in an amusement park.
Chase, you gonna buy it? You gonna get it?
Chase has
I
to
still need
beat
to beat the base game. I'm fucking stuck in a boss. I can't beat him.
Rip.
Rip me.
Yeah.
Rip Chase. Alright, next little thing. God of War. On the eShop, they accidentally listed a release date for it. But it's not really known if that was a real release date or what was going on with that. But they put up that it's coming out March 22nd. So this could be when it's actually coming out, and they just haven't announced it yet. People were thinking they were going to at PSX, but they didn't. So I'm not really thinking.
Maybe it's
I
delayed.
have no idea when they're going to actually release
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Not coming out
Never.
ever.
If it's coming out in
It's
March,
gonna-
you'd think that they'd have announced it by now, but
That's kind of
You
what I was
think.
thinking.
Maybe they're playing it close to their chest, kind of like how Bethesda did with Fallout or
For
something.
why though?
Well,
I don't know.
That's
I bet they're running into issues that they can't guarantee a release date
Could
yet.
be.
That's
that was
kind of what I'm thinking.
yeah.
That could be.
I think they said Q1 2018, so March would make sense, but who
Mm-hmm.
knows?
Agreed.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Mega Man 11 has been announced, as well as the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 for the Switch. And that all the Mega Man X games are also going to be coming to the Switch.
Yeah, so they're just like, hey, here's all of Mega Man that you could ever possibly want
Jesus.
on the Switch.
I saw that. It's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Mega Man guy. I've played a little bit of the original X. Too impossibly hard for me to beat. We maybe should have put Mega Man on our list of games that we should play, but it's ridiculously hard.
Could've.
So
Yeah.
at least the games that I played, I heard that the originals are actually way harder. Like the
I
original
remember
Mega Mans.
playing one of the originals on Game Boy. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Difficult games.
It was tough. Yep.
But
All
I
right.
don't know. Maybe I'd like it. I like Shovel Knight a lot, so I don't know if that's kind of similar, but that's the
Yeah, I don't know.
that's the impression I got.
Anyway, all right. So Destiny 2 has locked pre-existing content behind expansion passes, or one of the expansion passes. So apparently, the expansion only takes about about 1 hour essentially, and is $20. I don't know what now corrected stands for. So
They fixed the issue with the content being
Oh.
locked by
Yeah.
the expansion.
Yeah,
so it was locked for a small period of time. Behind.
Yeah.
about a week or so. Yeah,
But
basically,
still,
some of the raid and the or I can't remember what they're called, legendary night strikes, whatever the fuck they are.
Mhm.
The ones that require a higher gear score, since the gear score got bumped up
Sure.
when Curse of Osiris came out, those pieces end up getting locked behind the expansion because people that own the base game could no longer get that high of gear score.
interesting.
But they realized they goofed up and they changed that. They lowered the gear score requirements on those.
They done goofed.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm kind of just over Destiny, so I just take every opportunity I can to say that, you know.
I know.
Just kidding. Make some content, make some new content that's actually substantial. I'll consider it.
They still consider it.
Yeah. So, I'll take the next one since I don't think Ron's paying attention. Devil May Cry.
Ron's dead.
Yeah, Ron is dead. Devil May
dead.
Cry HD collection is coming to the PC on March 13th, 2018. So that's exciting. Devil May Cry is a pretty big game, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know about big, but it's got a good following.
It's got a pretty good following.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider getting this just because I heard they're pretty fun hack and slash games, so
Yeah, buddy.
Some classics.
yeah. With some puzzle solving. I like God of War more than I thought I would, so maybe I would like Devil May Cry.
Ooh.
I'm just whispering. I'm a little whisper boy.
You little whisper.
You're a little whisper boy?
I'm a little whisper boy.
Ron, little whisper boy.
Alright, I guess.
Anyway, to continue on from Ron's little whispering, the Game Awards happened, and there were a lot of announcements there. So, Matt, why don't you take the first one there?
Sure. So, From Software teased a new game. It's supposedly people think it's Ghost Die Twice. We'll see if that's what it is. I think it is too. It seemed pretty likely that's what it was. But Ghost Die Twice is a game that they made like in the 90s, I believe it was.
No, it's not.
No?
No, Ghost Die Twice is the text that appeared when
Oh,
you showed the
fuck.
trailer.
What's the game called?
It's like called Ghost Tower or something like that.
Well, I'm sorry that the name of the game is the same as the text, essentially. Fuck.
Shadow Tower, that's what it is.
Well, the same thing is still.
Oh, no, it's not Ghost Die Twice, it's Shadows Die Twice. I'm a freaking...
God damn it, Ron!
We're giving fake news.
Wrong, fake news.
That's
Yeah,
why, because I was like...
Let's redo this bit of news.
Okay,
alright?
let's start over again. Yep.
Alright, so Chase, you start. About the Game Awards. You got this.
I already did it.
No, you
We
gotta
can't
do it again. We're restarting.
We don't have
one
enough
take.
news, we have to do it twice.
We have
One
to do it
take.
twice. Alright, well, the Game Awards happened this last week.
Fucking guy.
There's some announcements there. Chase, why don't you take it from here?
So, From Software teased a new game, Shadows Die Twice, was some little teaser text they had.
There we go.
Yay!
Hey, we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
I should have
Yeah.
intentionally said that wrong.
Yeah, that
I mean,
would have been
Ron-
even funnier. That would have been hilarious.
Anyway, all they showed was like a weapon and like Japanese stuff in the background and blood,
Japanese stuff.
blood on the weapon. So that's really all they showed. Absolutely a boomer of a teaser. They said that they'll
boomer.
say more about it within the next 12 months, so that's super fun to look forward to. Just kidding.
I think Metro
Yeah.
Prime 4 has really set the standards for teasers at this point.
Yeah, there's really no better trailer than that. Just
Yeah, you just
a JPEG.
the JPEG though. You need that JPEG.
That JPEG.
That JPEG.
Hell of a teaser.
Yep. Speaking of which, that is a news item that I'll have to talk about at the end. I forgot to mention. Anyway.
Ooh.
Okay, so next little bit of news. I always love saying that. It's the best transition, right?
Right.
Next little bit of news.
The next little bit of news.
We just need to go back to speaking of dead frogs.
It's just a little bit of news. Just a
Just a
little
little
bit.
bit.
Just a little tiny little bit of
Just the next
news.
smidgen of
He's
news.
only going to give you a little bit of the actual news.
Yeah, so
Just a little bit of the title.
in the valley.
Oh, that was just a little bit.
That was just a little bit of my news story, okay? I'll finish it up now.
Oh,
In the Valley of the Gods was a game that they announced at the Game Awards as well. It is the new game from the Firewatch devs. It looks like it's set in, was it Egypt?
Yeah.
And it looks like they're exploring like a bunch of tombs and stuff like that. Or, I don't know. It just looks like it's kind of like an exploration game, puzzle solving. It's two women exploring together. So I'm sure...
Wait. How do you know it's two women?
Because your character was a woman. They ended up showing that at one point.
did you assume their gender?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ron. I was pretty defensive about that.
You were. Jesus.
No, I did not. I just thought it...
Okay, Matt.
I'm sorry.
Did you assume their gender?
No, I just was, like, kind of taken aback.
That's like, I'm not playing this game anymore.
Yeah,
Too
fuck
late.
this game.
What the heck?
No guys? What?
No dudes.
No dudes?
Sexist.
Yeah, that's a sexist game if I've ever heard of one. No, I just
Right.
didn't remember the showing of the character, but okay.
They didn't really show. I mean, like, it was basically, you could tell from how their hands looked and their legs and stuff like that.
So you
can tell
are
from the
assuming their
pixels.
gender.
I read it online, okay, man? I don't actually know.
Okay then.
I don't know. Maybe they saw. They showed her looking down and she had boobs, so that's maybe why they know now.
That don't matter.
Yeah. Still assuming their gender. You don't think man boobs are a thing? Oh, Ron, that me. I'm gonna have to send you some pictures later tonight.
I hate you guys.
God, we're terrible people.
Anyway, the game looks really good. I love the theme that they're going with for it. So, and I liked Firewatch a lot, even though some people didn't. So,
Well, there you go. Something to look forward to.
yay!
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of dead frogs,
There you go.
so Nintendo announced Zelda DLC and then said it was available that same night. So
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
pretty big shocker.
So we were like pooping the bed a little bit.
So at what point? So, okay. E3, I don't know, 2 years ago, Bethesda announces a mobile game, releases it the same night. This
Yep.
year, Game Awards, Zelda DLC, not really announcement, but like first actual trailer we saw, released the
Yeah.
same night. So like 2 years from now, at like PSX or something, it's like
God of War.
God of War just
Out.
announced and
Just
released
out.
at the same time. Like, what's going on here, guys?
Yeah. We don't need actual physical copies in the stores or anything.
No, they will hide the physical copies behind Just Dance. We've been over this before. That is what
Every-
you do.
It's our,
Every
They're already
distributor
there.
in the country will.
yes.
Yes,
Every distributor.
That's what
It's
happened.
gonna be.
because nobody
It's gonna be
buys
mass
Just
collusion.
Dance. Like
They're gonna hide it inside the Just Dance boxes.
that would be that would be glorious, especially if it was like a Dark Souls game or something.
They'll hide it
Somebody
inside
thought they're
copies
buying
of...
Just Dance.
No, they'll hide it inside copies of The Last Guardian, which is behind Just Dance.
Yes, that's how it's gonna work. All right,
Yeah.
I got it. Okay, good to know. So Ron
Good
actually
to
played the
Bless your heart.
I couldn't hit mute. It was like mid sentence.
We could tell because you stopped talking.
Beautiful.
You kind of stuttered a bit, and then
Yeah.
the sneezes.
And the sneezes. Anyway, I played it. It's very good. I'll talk about it, I guess, when we do the other stuff, because that's all I played this week.
Nice. All right. Well, next medium piece size of news. Soul Calibur 6 was announced as well at the Game Awards, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
I haven't seen a Soul Calibur game in a long time.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
know.
while. Didn't the last Soul Calibur game have Yoda and Darth Vader in it?
I think so.
As DLC?
Yeah, they're like
I know one or
special
two of
characters
them-
you can get.
Yeah, I know one or two of them, or one of them had Link in it at one point. But
Had Lincoln?
Link.
Link. Like from
So I
Zelda.
said Lincoln,
Link.
like Abraham
Link.
Lincoln.
Link in it.
The Vampire
Right.
Slayer. was in the game.
God damn it.
Like, damn, they put old Honest Abe in there, huh? I don't
he
remember that part.
had an axe, and he was chopping down a oak tree or whatever the fuck it was.
That was George Washington.
God damn it!
The cherry tree.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Matt, are you from America?
No, I'm not. I don't gotta deal with that net neutrality bullshit. Alright.
Jesus.
Was there anything else we were going to say about that? No.
No, that was it.
Not really.
It was announced.
It was announced. Alright, next game that they showed off was World Wars... Well, it was actually the first game they showed off, World War Z. Really don't care about this. It seems kind of random to make a World War Z game years after they released the movie with no plan for a sequel for that movie. I don't know. Seems very out of the blue.
They just got it done, okay?
No. This will be in development for years, like Daisy. Same
It
thing.
looks, I think it looks kind of like it's a 4-player zombie co-op experience, like Left 4 Dead, except with
Or Dying Light.
Yeah, except with like World War Z type zombies, so the ones that like sprint at you and shit.
So Dying Light.
So Dying Light or what's the other game that I can't think of off the top of my head anymore? So never mind.
Rip.
I was thinking of Days
Killing
Gone.
Floor?
Days Gone.
Oh, yeah.
I took the Days Gone concept and made it into a 4-player co-op game.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't care about this.
Yeah.
Move on.
No cares.
Move past it. Who cares?
So Fortnite was announced I'm gonna start over because Jesus Christ. Okay.
How to words.
How to words by Chase. A 50 versus 50 mode for Fortnite was announced.
Yeah.
That same day. So I don't know. It looked okay, I guess.
It's stupid. It sucks.
Really?
You still get your squad, and then you have basically teammates.
Does it really suck?
So basically you're playing the exact same game,
Yeah.
except half the people you meet aren't enemies.
Yeah.
My idea of what this would be they just put you in separate areas altogether. You build up a big ass fucking fort, maybe during the initial part of it, and then you battle each other.
They
You,
should
have a
have
building phase.
They should cut off like a smaller section of the map and drop like the teams on 2 different sides, essentially.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
That'd be really good.
That's what they should. That's what this sounds like, but really, it's just
The base game.
it's the same game except with teams.
So
like,
they didn't do any extra development.
You
They
could
just
sit
were
in the
like,
corner. Yeah, you could sit in the corner and win this game just by your other teams winning.
Yep, pretty much.
they just did max players per team. They set that variable to 50 instead of 4, and then they
Kind of,
released it.
yeah.
Makes sense. Cool. All right.
Cool.
So Vacation I can't words either.
Words are hard.
Vacation Simulator was also announced. It's from the people who made Job Simulator, right?
Yep.
It's a VR game, and basically the same as Job Simulator, but you're on vacation.
I've heard Job Simulator is really fun, so
I have,
That's what I've heard too.
like that.
but not
It's
as good
like-
as Rick and Morty Simulator.
I was just say it's like the same game.
It is the same game, pretty much, just reskinned. Anyway.
What was that? What was that other game they showed off that was like VR but with the Rick and Morty guys? That's not on
no, it's not, and I don't remember what it was. It was fucking weird though.
It was the guy had insane hair.
The guy had it. He did.
He looked like he was batshit crazy.
I thought he was the
Probably
highest
is.
person there until the
Oh god! Until the Way Out guy.
a way
Yep.
out guy came out.
We got to talk about that after all these announcements.
Yeah, we
mean,
do. We do. Okay,
we got to.
Okay, let's just continue on then. Let's just power through.
Oh god. Is it my turn? Yeah, it's my turn.
it's your
So Nintendo came out and was like, "Hey, we have to show something at the Game Awards too, other than Zelda." So they,
Other than releasing Zelda,
Yeah.
we have to do
Releasing-
something else as well.
Yeah. So they're like, "Oh, hey, Bayonetta 1 and 2 are coming out for the Switch, and it's ports from the Wii U versions. I think Bayonetta 1 is digital only." Days Gone, dude. You said Days Gone. It's way out. Are you
Whatever.
You
All right.
Sorry, I'm reading the
Fuck.
text as I'm giving it.
Yeah.
So, February 16th is when Bayonetta 1 and 2 are coming out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the next one because it's right there. And then they're like, "Oh, Reggie was like, we don't just come and show one thing; we gotta show another thing." So then,
No. Let's rewind. He's like, nah, we don't just release Zelda DLC and show a remaster for the Switch, but we're also going to announce Bayonetta 3. So,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Bayonetta is going to be all on the Switch pretty soon here, which is pretty neat.
It's going to be pretty baller.
Bayonetta 1 and 2 for Switch, because I haven't played them. And it seems
Those always seem like
cool.
weird games.
They're a lot of fun. I played like a few hours of the first one right after I just said I haven't played them. I haven't beaten them, I should say. And it was really fun. It reminds me of, I don't know if you like God of War, but it's similar combat to that.
Yeah. I wonder if I still have so last year at PAX, not this year, but last year, Tyler got that Bayonetta poster, and it's the most sexual innuendo thing ever.
Yeah.
And it's from a
the entire
Nintendo
game.
game.
They do that on purpose. It's like
I know. I wish I still had it somewhere so I could start reading them because they're pretty hilarious. But anyway. All right, so Witchfire was also announced at the game. I think announced. It wasn't just a new trailer.
Yeah, it was
announced at the Game Awards, and I don't really know what it is.
It was. It looked like it was first person.
Oh yeah, I
adventure
remember
game.
this. Yep.
But it started off looking like a walking simulator.
Yep, it did.
Because it was from the devs of Vanishing of Ethan Carter, I think. And then it's also from devs that made some other AAA adventure games, which I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it looked neat. It actually looked surprisingly good.
Yep.
Is it my turn already again? Jesus.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay, just hold on. Just give me a second, Ron. I just want to let everyone know that when Ron asks if it's his turn, the names are legitimately right next
to our news.
I was just talking.
So he just has to look. All he has to do is look. All he has to do is look. No.
And then I basically filled in all the information about yours.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know shit about Witchfire.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying. And then I'm like, oh, it's my turn again. That's why I said that, okay?
Yeah, but that's like the fourth time tonight you've asked if it's your turn. Like, is that your new God damn it, transition?
Words are hard.
Is that your new transition instead of
Yeah, I'm doing it every time now.
Okay, instead of a little bit of news, next little bit of news, it's it's my turn.
Anyway, so the A Way Out guy came out and put out a new trailer, and he decided to scream to the world, "Fuck the Oscars."
And also, like, shat on EA, who is funding his game.
He kind of shat on them, but I rewatched it, and he's also kind of like trying to.
He's also trying to say,
a little bit.
He's
but
also
like,
trying
publishers
to
make mistakes. They've been very good to me. They give me all the money for my for my game.
So I knew where he was going because he was like, because I like you guys so much, like 1,000 times. I knew right away he was trying to announce that if one person bought the game, 2 people could play it online. But he didn't get that out. There was
he didn't get it out. He tweeted it later.
Yeah, he did tweet it later. So there's two announcements that I think he had to do. That announcement, and also the announcement for the release date, which is like March in 3 months. Yeah. But like he got
I love
0.
how the announcer kept trying to like continue on and like kind of shoo him off.
He's like, "Am I talking too long? Let me just do this one more thing.
Let me just talk some more.
Let me just say fuck the Oscars like 4 more times here real fast."
The dude was fucking high on coke for sure.
He was. He did that. Well, from what I've been reading, that's kind of his personality too. A lot of people were saying.
I don't know if he was high on cocaine or just like high on life. I think
he was kind of crazy like that when they first showed it off too.
If life is a strain of cocaine, then then maybe I'll agree with that.
That's fair enough. All right.
Dude was on nose clams.
Anyway, his game looks amazing. He's the same guy that made Brothers, so that's kind of crazy too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely getting that. I'm playing it with Sam. Should be neat.
Do it up.
But yeah, you can have one person own it on Steam and someone else play it with you without the other person owning it. So I wonder how that's going to work.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I wonder how that will work. Like
how do you have the files? Like
yeah.
Maybe it'll be free
Huh.
to download.
Maybe.
Well,
And
yeah, I'm
one
assuming it'll
only
be
one
similar
person
to
can
like
host.
what does the 3DS do or the DS do for like Mario
That's
Kart
download
stuff?
play, but nothing
Yeah,
else
but-
has that. So also
Why
that's
can't-
local only.
It'll be interesting to see how
Yeah, I
it
don't know.
works.
It's got to be like a free to play implementation, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. Like it connects to a host or something.
You
Like,
can
the
download
client
it
can
for
only connect to a
free,
host.
and then if someone in your party
Has it
owns
purchased?
the game, then you can play it. Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
makes sense.
Yeet.
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, it's my turn already.
Oh man, you were just talking. How is
Huh,
it your
I
turn
know.
already? Holy
Crazy,
shit!
right?
I,
So they announced that Battlegrounds 1.0
oh, okay,
just
bye.
left and came back. Bye, Ron. Hi, Ron. Battlegrounds was announced that it will be releasing 12/20.
That's in
So-
6 days,
Yeah,
Yep,
it is.
as of today, it's in 6 days.
and shit's still broken as fuck.
It is
Esports ready.
so broken. Yeah,
Did your games crash a lot, Matt? Because it crashes like every other game for us.
it didn't. It didn't crash for me. No.
Maybe they fixed
Oh,
that
really?
stuff yesterday. I guess it didn't crash a lot for us yesterday. It crashed like once.
It crashed for me quite a bit.
Okay. It
Or,
crashed
no,
for me
or maybe
once,
that was
I
the day
know.
before.
Yeah, I
That
guess
might
I
have
don't
been the day
remember. Last night we were doing really well, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
I
could've
didn't
fixed
have.
it.
I don't have a negative experience as of yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, 12/20 will be out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Woo!
My birthday's on the
I don't-
21st, so
Yeah, it
Gonna play a
is.
bunch.
let's just play a bunch.
I'll give you a birthday present.
That's my birthday present. Is
Woohoo.
PUBG releases.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So you guys remember that game with like pirates and stuff that was announced like 1,000 years ago at E3? Yeah, it's finally
Nope.
coming out. Sea of Thieves,
Yay.
March 20th. I don't really have anything to say about that except for it's actually
It's
coming,
coming out.
It looked fun when they first showed it off, and then I lost interest, and now I just don't care. at all.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. No, I actually don't know. I actually don't remember when it was announced. To be honest, it seems like forever.
It was at least 2 or 3 E3s ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think it was 3 E3s ago.
It still looks fun, I guess, to me, just because
It still does look fun, yeah.
No, it looks fun. I'm probably not gonna take the time to play it, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe
Fair
it'll be
enough.
amazing, and I'll get into it.
Then we can be pirates together.
Pirate wise,
I want to be a pirate.
Arg.
What if I'm already a pirate?
it's rare though, and Rare hasn't made a good game in a really long time. So.
Rare replay, dude. What do you mean? Just kidding.
You mean a collection of all their really old games? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it counts, right?
Yeah. It's fine.
Anyway. Hey, is it my turn?
I seriously didn't think you actually knew because you like took at least 10 seconds to figure
Okay,
out. that it was
so
your
I
turn.
have no idea what this game is. I wrote it when they announced it, and now I have to look it up.
Hashtag unprepared.
Hashtag I'm
Oh,
prepared.
oh, this is the game that it's THQ Nordic's game. It's
Yep.
basically The Long Dark with
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
with crazy ass monsters in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess it goes on. I think it's on early access now. Yeah, it came out today.
Yeah, it is.
In early
It's
access,
10% off right now.
and the
Yeah.
reviews are mixed. So, yay for that.
I'll just stick
It
with
sounds
one
like a lot of
now.
the complaints are optimization. So,
Oh, really? Well, that's not too bad then.
yeah.
That's kind of to be expected, honestly.
i7 6700K, GTX 1080, 16 gigs of RAM, FDF drops to 25. Good times. But yeah,
Neat.
I don't know. It looked like another survival game that I don't care about. So
Yeah.
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 And our last little announcement for the Game Awards was GTFO. It was it was kind of like a horde game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like it was like it's from the devs that made Payday.
Yeah, I was kind of remember. I was.
I
Trying
don't
to
know if
remember
it was
who
the
made
devs that made Payday or...
It is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Starbreeze,
Um,
or was that the publisher? I don't remember.
all I see is it from the game designer that brought you the Payday franchise.
Oh,
So
the
designer.
designer. Okay,
So not the devs.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Not the
I'm a
devs.
liar.
wrong, Ron.
I'm trash.
Spell wrong without Ron.
It's
Okay,
developed
then.
by 10 Chambers Collective. The hell's that?
What?
Anyway,
What?
it's like Aliens, I think. So
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. Aliens are like zombie type. I don't
kind of
know.
monster things.
Yeah, it seemed more stealthy than necessarily straight horde though too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it
kind of
seemed
interesting.
like it wasn't like a horde shooter like Killing Floor would be.
Yeah,
More of like Payday isn't really
I mean, you can play Payday as a completely stealthy game too. So
exactly. So I don't know. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
I'm not crazy interested in it, but if it ends up being good, who knows? I think the title's
Yeah.
terrible, to be honest. So.
yeah, that's kind of edgy.
The
Yeah.
trailer seemed like super serious, and then they call the game GTFO, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
To start contrast.
So the only news that we really got from PSX, I mean,
Because
pretty
PSX
much.
was trash this year.
yeah, I would be really disappointed if I went to PSX. Like,
They
as
didn't
a
even
person,
do
yeah.
like a traditional show. They just like
Yeah.
talk to the developers.
yeah.
That's weird.
So anyway, Medieval was announced as a remaster. So that was an older game that they're gonna remaster for the PS4, and Patapon 2.
Patapa.
Absolutely, Patapon 2 is.
I have no idea what it
Because
is.
I don't.
Matt, what is it?
But I think these are more PS2 and PS1 games they're remastering. So
Hey.
until the PS5 comes out, and they got to do it all over again.
Haha.
But this time for the PS3, right?
Yeah.
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 Can't wait to
Or maybe
play.
they'll do that for the PS6.
Yeah. I can't wait for The Last of Us Remastered 2.
That would be
Not The Last of
hilarious.
Us 2 remastered, but The Last of Us remastered.
Yeah,
too.
no, they got to
Exactly.
remaster the first one if they're going to put it
Yeah.
on PS5. So it'll be The Last of Us Remastered 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
No, it's not actually.
Nope.
You asked for it. GTA 5 has just suddenly been like, hey, we're making a new heist. So they came out with a new heist.
The
for
Doomsday Heist,
for
I
the
believe?
Online. Yeah.
Yeah, Doomsday Heist.
And it looks fun, and I need to get some people together that maybe play games with me, that would maybe play
No, I hate you.
GTA Heists online with me.
Fuck you.
I mean, I am one of those
I
people
know,
that
Chase
said they'd
would.
be down, but we kind of need a few more people to play the heist.
So-
Shoot.
Matt.
So if anybody wants to play with these two fuckers, message us on Facebook or email us, please. We will take anybody that's not named Matt. Well, not me. Any other Matts can join in.
Are you discriminating against Mats right now?
Yeah. I am
You just assume their name.
I am a sub to our Matt on Reddit only so I can learn their ways and discriminate against them
Against
later.
them.
Learn their ways.
Learn their
What the fuck?
ways. Because I don't
The
know
way
their
of the
ways.
Matt?
My name's not Matt. I don't know Matt's. Anyway,
Oh,
Who's Matt?
who is Matt?
Matt is wrong.
who is the Drizzle?
What?
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
You don't get that reference. That makes me sad.
Yeah. Maybe one of our listeners got it and they might laugh. So congrats.
They might laugh.
In other news, Litecoin is down to 256 right now.
Fuck me.
And I'm literally
I
crying.
need to buy some.
You should. Don't be like me and Ron and buy at 370 like fucking retards. You know? Cries.
Who is the drizzle?
Who is the drizzle?
Chase, are you gonna do the last?
God damn it, Jason. It's your turn. Okay?
I had to find that picture. Okay. So Crytek is suing Cloud Imperium Games, the makers of Star Citizen and Squadron 42, which is the same game, I guess, but over the use of CryEngine and a breach of contract. Yeah. So what breach of contract was it, Ron?
So basically, they were. I think that they bought themselves out from them at one point. So they switched over to the Amazon. What do they call it? Their
Lumberyard?
Amazon section? Lumberyard, yeah.
Yeah.
But Crytek is declaring that they were under contract to exclusively use CryEngine on the game. So it's weird because they're suing them for not only not following that part of the their contract, which was using just CryEngine, but they're also suing them for changing their engine to something else. I guess
But
it's kind of the same
it's
thing, but
still CryEngine, isn't it?
no, it runs on the Amazon Lumberyard now.
No, but I thought Lumberyard was CryEngine, just
Oh,
with Amazon tweaks.
I guess I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it is.
The devs came out though and said that we were going to fight this tooth and nail because apparently, I mean, they admitted to switching to Lumberyard, but apparently that they said that that's not part of their contract anymore. Like, I don't know. It'll be really weird to see what comes out of that.
Lumberyard is a free cross-platform AAA game engine developed by Amazon based on the architecture of CryEngine, licensed from Crytek in 2015. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, it's still CryEngine. That doesn't make any sense to me.
That's really weird.
No, it's Amazon Lumberyard. God, you're right.
I
Just
guess.
went over this.
I guess that
You
probably
just
made it
read
for a really easy transition.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
But-
Well,
I can definitely see why they're fighting it.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same goddamn engine.
Yeah, I have
Whatever.
no idea. I don't follow Star Citizen very well, but it just sounded like a pretty interesting lawsuit in terms of what's going to happen with that, because both of them are super hardcore about getting the other. So
Yeah, Jesus. Well, Crytek is going to run out of money, I feel like, before Cloud Imperium.
yeah, that's true.
that could be true. Yeah.
Alright, that's all of our game news. That was a lot.
That was a
Holy
lot.
crap, we're 46 minutes in.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. We are though. Okay. Yeah.
Jace has 3 little tech newsy things today.
Yay, tech news.
Mm-hmm.
So Steam is no longer supporting Bitcoin. They cited it being too volatile.
Which makes
Was
sense.
the reason they're
Yeah.
and the fees, I think, as well. Was the other thing they mentioned was the reason they dropped it. So
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine?
to me, that's a sign of the bubble popping. So
Yeah, but nothing happened. This happened like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, but it's
climbed 7,000.
But-
the start though.
yeah, it has.
I mean, the start though, like
Can you imagine though if let's say you're Steam and someone buys a $60 game with
with
Bitcoin
how do you-
at the time Bitcoin is at 10,000, and then all of a sudden when you try to
refund them.
refund that Bitcoin and get your money out of it, it's at 5,000. So essentially, you lost out on $30.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe if it stabilizes at any point, they'll come back
Yeah.
to it.
I
but-
don't know if it will though.
Which at this case, it's actually the opposite. If people are, because Bitcoin's still going up, but
Mhm.
it still makes sense from a business perspective to not accept Bitcoin, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, I'll take the next one. Net neutrality died today, and we need to have a funeral, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't have
So there's already a bill in place, I think, to revert this.
Yeah.
It's got to get through
Yeah.
everything though, and not get vetoed by Trump as well. So
Which
yeah, that's
I'm
gonna
not
be-
sure if we need to worry too. I don't know.
Well, Trump has
I-
already
veto-
gone out and said that he supports the FCC's decision of repealing net neutrality. So
Yeah, but this bill isn't going to just put net neutrality back. It's going to do other things, which I think was
Well-
probably the ultimate goal of all of this, was to not necessarily just take away net neutrality, but add other things to it that help out ultimately,
Yeah,
the
maybe.
telecom companies.
well, so the bill is just to restore it, but there's talks about how it's going to have to get compromised.
Yes, exactly.
In ways.
That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
And there's actually conspiracy theories and stuff I've seen about it now. People saying that this was their plan all along for something like that to come out so that they can look like the good guys for reverting it back,
Yep.
but also
No,
having all these new rules in place.
I think that's definitely
Yeah.
probably what happened, though. I mean, it makes sense.
I could see that happening.
I don't see net
honestly.
neutrality being dead completely ever.
Mhm.
There's no way that as a politician at this point that if Trump vetoed that, there's nobody would vote for him. Nobody from the ages of 18 to 45 would vote for him.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
you're kind of
Not like it
It's-
matters.
Well, I mean, it didn't matter for the FCC chairman because he's not an elected official. But
I know.
as an elected official, though, I feel like you're killing your political career pretty fast if you...
I mean, I guess I was referring to popular vote doesn't fucking matter, but
That's fair, yeah.
that's politics.
Mm-hmm.
We won't get into that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
R.I.P. net neutrality. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. There'll be more to come on that, probably.
Yeah. The last bit, NVIDIA announced a $2,999 Titan V. So that's neat.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, it's kind of underwhelming.
What they advertise it as is the most powerful card they've ever made.
I mean, that could be true, but it's,
Isn't
Yeah,
every
that's pretty
card that they
underwhelming.
come out with, like,
Yeah.
isn't that like
Yeah.
saying the Xbox One X is the most powerful console ever made? Like,
I mean, it's the latest one, right?
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
that's- marketing's true at that moment. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have much to say about it because I'm not gonna be buying one. So, like, I'm not gonna spend $3,000 on a graphics card that won't really get used like that. So,
Mm-hmm. Oh well, some people will. Some crazy people.
some crazy people with their e-peens gotta have
They're
the biggest one.
E-peens.
Have you never heard that?
I don't think I have.
God, you're like a fucking child.
You're a child, okay?
No, you.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Oh, got you.
Get shriggity shriggled.
You get fucking got.
Get fucking goinked.
Oh.
Anyway, that's all we have for news. That was like all of the podcast right there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't put in my stuff that I played, so I'm just doing that now. I'm really
I didn't
on
really play
the
much stuff.
ball this
I
week.
have. I didn't play shit this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
I mean,
I'll
we can just say what we play since none of us really played much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have. Me and Ron played Divinity. That was fun.
Yeah, we played that last night. We didn't play very much this last couple of weeks because Xenoblade. Oh, Xenoblade. What the fuck?
We talked about that last week, though.
Did we? No, we didn't.
Oh.
It wasn't out last week. It came out that day.
Oh. Yep.
And
you're
you got
right.
yours a day after, and I got mine several days after.
Yeah, do you even
And then
have
you-
it
and then
right
you trolled
now?
him all
Like,
weekend.
I'm not even sure if you have the game in your
I
possession.
do.
I think he's making it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't. So yeah, fun fact, Ron tried to make fun of me because I was supposed to get my Xenoblade on Saturday, and he was like, there's something about Brookings being in the middle of nowhere, blah, 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 blah.
I didn't say that.
And then, well, in my mind, that's what you said.
In my mind, that's what you said.
And then, he didn't get his Friday, so I was like, oh yeah, maybe you'll get yours tomorrow, and then I won't give you such a bad time about giving me a bad time. And then he didn't get his Saturday. So yeah, he didn't get his till like Tuesday the next week.
Yep.
It's fun.
Lol.
He had to live with that.
Because UPS is trash. Loved it.
Hear that, UPS? You getting called out on the
Get
podcast.
called out, UPS.
I mean, yeah. If
It was
only
out for delivery 3 times.
if only it was as good as Hy-Vee's fuel rewards perk card. Okay, like I'm just saying, that's a pretty good deal. Anyway, I guess we can talk about Xenoblade. Xenoblade's fun. It's a thing.
It's a lot of fun.
I haven't played it like at all this week, unfortunately. But
I haven't. We've been too focused on other stuff. I got
Yeah.
Zelda DLC, so I jumped over to that.
But yeah, Xenoblade, like, I think one of the best things about it is the combat is, like, at its base, like, super simple. Like, it's just auto-attacking and then choosing when to use your, like, special abilities, which is really simple. But then, like, it starts getting really complex when you start adding, like, different blades and, like, the different elements and all that stuff. And, like, I think you could go through the entire game just not worrying about that. But yet the game just gets so much more fun because
It's just deeper. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a lot of deep stuff.
So I think that's really cool. The story is all right so far. It's not like blowing me away. It's better than Zelda's story. So I mean, that's not hard though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. I would recommend it to anyone who likes RPGs.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've never played anything like it before, so it reminds me a little bit of WoW in terms of the actual combat, but it's a lot deeper. Wow, it's kind of like it's simpler, but it's deeper at the same time because you don't have like all the different spells you can use, obviously. But the combo system is really complex. I mean, not really complex, but it was kind of a little bit of a tricky thing to figure out at first. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm only 4 hours in, so it's hard for me to say a lot about it. But
Jesus.
I haven't played it since that week either. So. And then I'll just go ahead and say I got the Zelda DLC
And beat
and beat it. It was only about 8 hours. Well, actually, it took me about 15 hours according to my Switch. I don't think it actually was. I think I was on the cusp of the 5 hour intervals or whatever. So it took me at least 10.1 hours. That's all I know. But it's really good. The only problem I think I have with it is that they retread a lot of the same territory they've done before. So essentially what they have you do is there's a challenge at the very beginning where you go do 4 challenges to unlock a shrine. You have to do it without getting hit because you're using a weapon that 1 hit kills, but it also kills you in 1 hit if you get hit at all. And that's kind of challenging to not get shot by a random arrow and something touch you and hurt you and kill you. And then you do those shrines, and then it unlocks this other thing where you go do 3 shrines for each champion, or 3 challenges to unlock shrines for each champion, but it's not related to that weapon anymore, so you don't have to do the 1-hit kill thing anymore. So there's a total of 16 more shrines, and after that you go do a new dungeon, which was really fun. I really enjoyed the dungeon, as well as the last boss fight. I don't want to spoil it. I don't know if you're going to play it, Matt, but it's really good.
It's really good.
Really good.
I don't want to spoil what it is, but it kind of blew my mind a little bit just because it was kind of like, this is kind of awesome. Also, it's the first boss, I think, in the game that has more than 2 phases. It has like 4 phases, so.
Sounds like you just need to man up and beat it.
I did beat it. What are you talking about?
No, just man up and beat
Just
it.
man up and beat it.
Well,
Just
And
move
then I
on to
got
the next little bit of news, okay?
and then sorry. And then I got the motorcycle, and I forgot to use it before saving and quitting. So I should probably use that, like, just to try it out.
Maybe.
Because you don't get the motorcycle until you beat everything. So
That's
That's
dumb.
kind of silly.
Why would I even want to play it after I beat it? Like, what am I going to do? The side quests that have no story?
Yeah, pick up the Korok seeds.
Oh yeah,
All
of
900 of them.
all 900.
Yep. There you go.
Sounds
All right,
like fun to
yeah.
me.
Chase, you have anything to add to this game discussion?
Not really. I played PUBG.
Nice. Well, I think we all played PUBG, but yeah.
You did.
That's the only thing I
I
played.
played a lot of Rocket League. That's what I've been doing lately.
Damn, son, why would you do that?
You reverted. Oh no.
I've reverted back to the dark times.
The dirt.
Blame Quantum and Osh.
So, guys, we managed to keep this under an hour. That can't happen. So, what can we talk about for
That
2
can't
minutes?
happen.
What can we
That
talk
can't
about for a
happen.
minute? What can we talk about for a minute and 30 seconds?
No, you gotta
keep-
factor in the intro and the outro.
Ooh, so
Yeah,
we're
We should
over
be
right
doing it
now.
We gotta go fast.
Well, okay. Well, thank you, Tokyo Machine, for letting us use your song "Pixel" at the intro of the podcast, and thank you for the Fat Rat, featuring Laura Brem, of course, for letting us use their
course.
song "Monody" for the outro. You can find us on Facebook at Diamonds Demons Mushrooms. Our YouTube is also Diamonds Demon Mushrooms, and Ron and Chase both actually have put out videos this week, so check them out. And our Twitter is DDM_podcast. And remember to slide into our DMs if you want to play those GTA 5 heists with Ron and Chase.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Slide into those DMs. I tweeted more this week, guys. You proud?
God, we need
so proud of you.
the password.
I sent it to you last week, and
Yeah,
you
he
didn't
did.
even-
God
yeah.
damn it! I'm sorry. I need
You
to.
even responded to it.
He did.
You're like, I know.
Okay. Anyway, all right. I may need it again.
All
Anyway.
right. We're gonna be over an hour now. You guys screwed it.
Fuck.
Chase.
Squirtle, squirt.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.